Okay, good morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine at home. Stay safe and be healthy. For today's lesson for our English, it's from 8:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are having a Google Meet session. But this is a pre-recorded video just for my students who are just in case if you are not able to join the Google Meet. But I encourage you to join the Google Meet even if I prepare this video. I I would like to motivate all of you to please join the Google Meet because you will learn more when you are coming for the real time lesson. Okay, anyways, moving on. Shall we start? Okay, today we are going to learn social expressions and we are going to do a little bit on your grammar, simple grammar revision assessment. All right. So I'm for the video's purpose, teacher will just give you to look at the question, and after a while, teacher will just discuss and give you the answers because I've already prepared the answers for you. After that, we'll do a little bit of revision on social expression and we will do a simple activity on social expression. Okay, shall we start? Okay, for the first part of the grammar revision assessment, um, okay, you're going to look at number 1 to number 6 and you're going to give me the answers. Right. Okay, this is like an assessment for you. So even when you are joining the Google Meet, teacher will not discuss as much because I want to see how is your level now. Do you still remember your simple present tense? Do you still remember your present continuous tense? Do you still remember your simple past tense? And you give me the answers. So so let's take it like a revision for you. So I'm going to give you like 5 minutes. Just stare at the screen and try to come up with the answers while you're watching the video. And then I'm like a few minutes, okay? And then I'll share the answers with you. Okay, I hope you have already got the answers prepared. Shall we look at the first one? Okay, the first one is a past tense. Yes, it's correct. It's a simple past tense. So if it's a simple past tense, what is the answer? What is the verb? Alright, shall we look at the answer now? Okay, that's the answer. He was late last night. So how did you get the answer? You need to look at the keyword. The keyword is last night. Alright. Okay, let's move on. The second one is past continuous tense. The answer is was walking, saw. Okay, as Ali was walking, he saw a snake. It happened in the past. It's a past continuous tense. One subject, and how do you give the answer? All right, very good. If you're able to give the correct answer, the third answer is have you eaten? I heard my mother asking my father. Okay, so here it has happened in the past. Okay, it's a perfect past continuous. All right, so it has happened in the past. So we are using past tense here as well, but it's happened in the past. All right. Okay, so that's the answer. Eaten and heard. The boys always walk together to school every Wednesday. Why I'm using only walk instead of any changes here? Because the boys are plural and it's followed by an adverb. Okay, so the verb will not have any changes here. Timothy, the next one was doing and started. Timothy was doing his homework when suddenly it started to rain. It's in the past continuous tense. All right. Okay, and for the last one here, it's in the present tense because water is very important to all living things. You can see the other options here was, are, were. Definitely water is. Okay, why? It's a plural object. The subject is a plural object. Okay, it's a generally because you cannot singular, you cannot put water as a singular object. All right. For the next assessment, second part of the assessment, can I move on to the next part? Right. Okay, for the next part, we will look at more questions. number 7 to 16. All right, I would like to give you a few minutes again for you to try answering it before I share the answers with you. All right. Okay, I hope you already have the answers because I assume that you did try. Okay, let's look at number 7. Okay, the 7 had forgotten. Why is it had? Because it's one subject is in the past. Okay, past perfect. So to bring his book to school, how did you know the answer? We look at the keyword yesterday. Okay, number 8. One Aina. Okay, what do you think is the answer? The answer is has missed. One Aina is a singular subject, so we use has, and just missed the assembly this morning because it has happened in the past, so we used missed. The next one, number 9, we are using is sleeping, is singing. Why are we using this? Because it has happened. It is happening now. All right, it is happening now. It's in the present continuous tense. How do we know it's the present continuous tense? We see the keyword here now. All right, so is sleeping, is singing. Number 10, what do you think is the answer? Was walking, was cycling, because it's in the past continuous tense. Why were here and why was here? Because the singular subject followed by plural subject, his friends. And indication of the keyword yesterday afternoon. All right. The next one, the teacher had just entered the class when the headmaster came. All right. So that's the question. So the answer is in the past tense. The boys, the boys. So what do you think is the answer? To the town after school yesterday. So definitely it's in the past tense, right? So went to the town after school yesterday. It's the past tense of go, right? Okay, I am, just gave you the answer, 12 years old this year. So the answer is I am, because it's a singular subject and you're talking about this year is in the present. All right, it's a present tense. My father is going to Penang on next Tuesday. So coming Tuesday, he's going to go there. So your father is going. You cannot say are going or was going or am going. Why? Because it's a second person subject. There's one, my father. Another one is only a singular subject, right? Singular subject. So, right, okay. Next one, we shall do what our parents want us to do. So the rules here, we cannot use will, we will use shall, because you will follow rules, you follow orders, we use shall. Normally for parents, when parents are ordering you to do something, cram the rule, we use shall. So we shall do what our parents want us to do. All right, that's why it's shall. Okay, number 16 said Sarah will buy a new dictionary after this. She will buy in the future. Okay, so future tense is like what we learned last week, right? Okay, I hope you had all the answers correct. Okay, if you're unable to, it's okay. We are just doing a revision. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next slide. So the next topic, social expressions. Okay, for the social expression, we are going to look at an example of social expression. Okay, teacher has prepared two activities here. One is a live worksheet, and another one is a link that I'm going to share for you, just to refresh your memories on what are social expressions. All right, to be fair and square for everyone, teacher is not going to share this link here in the video, and this is just for the students who are attending the Google Meet. So for them to refresh their social expressions. Okay, and this activity teacher will share towards the end of the lesson and show you what is the activity and how you should go to their web page I'll answer the activity. All right, this was prepared by teacher. And when I share this video, teacher will also share this like worksheet. I will share it in our Telegram group. Okay, so if you want to do it, you can go there and try the worksheet and you can answer that. You can also answer your module, PDPR module. Okay, relevant practices in PDPR module. This is just to refresh your memory. All right. Okay, for today's lesson, we are going to look at social expression practice. So if you still remember how to answer social expressions, okay, who is the first person speaking? Is this person or this girl with the ponytail or the other girl who looks very cold here and shivering, practically shivering? So who's the first person speaking here? Okay, the first person speaking is the speech bubble with slightly higher than the other speech bubble. So this is the first person speaking, and this is the second person answering. So what do you think most probably they are saying here? How are you feeling? So what would be her reply? Okay, do you have an answer based on how she is? This is my answer. I am feeling cold. All right. So if you manage to get other answers, you can do them and you can share with teacher later on. Okay, for those who are in the Google Meet, they will be able to respond to teacher when I'm teaching, right? Okay, for the next one, which story do you want to listen to tonight? So the father is asking. So the father is the first person speaking and the daughter is the second person, and she is the one who's answering. She's replying. So my answer is here. Please read for me the princess and the frog story, Dad. So she would be asking to ask the father to read a story, and she has to mention the title of the story. Okay, it can be anything. So you can just write here, please read for me, and then you can put any title here and you can mention here that. Okay, why? Because he's a man and most probably he is her dad. Alright. Okay, for the next one, who is the first person speaking? Okay, here, yes, you are correct. The girl is the first person speaking, and the other girl is the second person speaking. All right. Okay, so what do you think is the answer? All right, shall we look at the answer? Thank you for your compliment. So it can be other answers also. You are very creative. You can come up with many answers, but just have to remember it has to be grammatically correct. Okay. So can I look at another example for you? Okay. The next example the teacher have for you here today is yet again we have another example. We have to identify who's the first person. Okay. Yes, this is the first person. This is the second person speaking. Do you remember to bring the documents? So what do you think is the answer? I'm sorry, I forgot to bring the documents. Okay, so you can say, I'm sorry. Why am I saying this answer? Because this boy is, what is he doing? He's scratching his head. So most probably his gestures is telling us that he did not he did not remember to bring the document. Okay, what do you think about this restaurant? First person speaking, second person. So what kind of reply would you give? It would be normally a polite answer. So teacher gave here, it's a nice restaurant. You can also say it's a good restaurant, it's an excellent restaurant. I love it here. It's a lovely restaurant. You can give so many other examples here. Okay, let's meet up at the public library tomorrow. So, all right, sir, see you tomorrow. Why would he say sir? Because he's wearing a bag and most probably he looks like a student, right? So he would definitely give a answer and he would address the other person in a more respectful manner. So it would be sir. Okay, see you tomorrow. You just have to worry about your punctuation here to get the correct answer. Okay. All right. So that is the end of my lesson, right? Okay, but this is going to go back a little bit and I'm going to show you a live worksheet that I have prepared for you. Okay, I think I will share the live worksheet for you later on. Okay, it's all right. Thank you for those who uh, who came for the lesson. Okay, all right. I want you to do something else. Starting today onwards, if you are unable to join the class, but you are able to go and watch the video in the YouTube channel, in my channel, you are able to go and watch this video. Please comment after watching the video, and you can put down your names there so that I know that you have, even if you didn't come, even if you are not in the Google Meet or whatsoever, but you are able to actually watch the video. So I'll consider that as your attendance as well for you to take part in the lesson. All right. So you can make comments there. You can say, "Teacher, I watched the video," or you can just put your name there, so I will know. All right. So I hope you do that. So any whatever materials that we did today in this lesson, I would be sharing it later in our group, our English language group for year 6 for both classes. Right? I hope you understood what we did today, the two activities that we did. And later, I hope you will answer the enrichment live worksheet that we will be doing. All right, we will be doing later, and you update teacher in the Telegram group. Thank you.